What is the main focal point within the Amexem-Empire? And by me being a national, what do I have to do to make sure it gets done?
Main focal point is food, clothing, and shelter independently on our own terms. System of health, system of learning, social fabric and infrastructure for diplomacy and governance, international discourse on our own terms, in the manner in harmony with the Creator and the ancestors, that which is in perfect harmony with viable, reasonable, peaceable, and peaceful virtues and principles. That is the fundamental essence of familyhood, the more subject center of gravity. That is what the Mexican Empire as a national collective, which is the imperial government and the national together, working together to make things manifest for the benefit of our posterity. That is what is paramount here. And as the Mexican Empire National now, your focus should be upon your training for where you are assigned. For example, you are in protocols. Your duty, obligation, and responsibility is to master national basic training regimen material, because as an you can't teach your offspring what you don't know about international discourse, diplomacy, and governance, and a wide variety of things that allow for private engagement in life, as well as international discourse, whether it be for trade or whether it be for any other form of or even intra commercial activity. So language truly is the companion of empires, and you and I have discussed that before. It is important to master particular things that we have available in our training, and then of course we have our advanced training on top of all that, which comes X amount of years down the line. You get all those things in place, it helps you to become far more well-rounded, which is good, great for you, and very great for us. Because when you do your volunteer time, when you do what you do to take care of your duties, obligations, responsibilities unto your private household, then your household is taken care of, your offspring, everyone is well. That means all of us are well, because when one of us is well, we're all well. When one's not well, then we all have issues. So we have things that we have to sort. Within this venue, everything is an aptitude test. Everything is a litmus test. And everything that we do, we're watching and seeing where we all are. Because when one of us is out of pocket, we all are out of pocket. So we don't play that game here. And I know that you have at times said that we were a little... what was the word that you used? Strict. Well, yeah, we are. We dot I's and we cross T's. And when we have our briefings, you've seen folks get called out. You know, and you see folks like yourself always trying to hit me in the head with a brick. So, oh no, I am clear on the fact that what we must do to maintain requires all of us bringing our A game all of the time. We're not robots here. We're not androids. We're not perfect. We don't always get it right. That's not a legitimate reason or excuse not to move in the manner that is appropriate. And what we say is appropriate is bringing forth your A game. Diligence, commitment, dedication, loyalty unto the work that we all do as one. It's about the collective sovereignty so that the individual sovereignty can be super strong. So you're only as sovereign as your ability to stay awake and feed yourself. But if you have a collective of folks that think, act, and speak as you do with the same training, it's power. That's strength. And in my view, that's just outright common sense. So, follow-up question to that one?
Yes.
How did I know that? By all means, carry on.
Despite what you have now within the Amexem-Empire,
Yes,
ma'am. What is the next and new step for the Amexem-Empire?
It's pretty broad. Our ranks have decreased. Certain folks have left, other folks have been put out. But we always prune the tree a bit so the tree will bear more fruit. We are moving to a whole new phase now as we start doing extra jurisdictional businesses through straw parties that we are in contract with. So now we are providing various services that most of the houses of Moors I've never heard even discuss, let alone have on the drawing board somewhere. We're actually actively doing. And I don't want folks to get that twisted. Because we're doing it, all the houses win. So I don't want folks getting the wrong impression. Our thing is, when one house of Moors looks good, we all look good. And when one looks bad, we all look bad. Everything that we do has consequences beyond the Amexem-Empire jurisdiction, and vice versa. When our family, the kith and kindred out there do things, it impacts us as well. So our job right now, our focus right now is to continue to innovate, to make available what we innovate upon, to continue to improvise, adapt, and overcome any obstacle in our way, to continue showing forth excellence in all fields of science and endeavor. And that, madam, is the best way I can answer that question in short form, because it was very broad, but I thank you for it and I appreciate you.